sort that out with a bit of time to go, I think.
So I'm assuming it's going to be Sean that's trolling for Australia. I don't know
Yeah.
who it would be for LTA.
It should be Sean for Australia. For LTA, given that Monies isn't here, it's weird. Monies was
Maybe
originally
Gabo.
there, so they've dropped Monies and Agger, who I thought would have been there, two kind of go-to trolls, but regardless, they've picked troll, or Australia have picked trolling. Sorry, I've just gone and hurt myself. I don't know how I've done that, but
It's just Sean there at the back, from what I can see.
maybe they've just opted to go 6 runners.
It's a risky move, but giving Australia a few shocks. And
oh no, there is someone going back now. I'm not sure who it is, but it's the me.
that's Luigia.
That's Lugia. Lugia going backwards, so he's got to try and make a difference. I guess he has been bagging as of recent. He's been in quite a few clans in the past. Recently came back, now in Apocalypse. And
Sean's
Ben,
going for Mike.
seeing Ben with this single green, he's not really taking it out, so he's clearly wanting to hold this green, which is quite a weird play. I'd kind of want to go for a box in 7th. Does get back bombed, so loses it anyway. But, yeah, 7th place box could have been like Shrooms or something. Doesn't actually get a box there in 9th, I'm afraid. And I believe we're going to have the magic of seeing Sean troll on the first turn of the next lap. But can't see Lugia on the map. Oh, no, we can see Lugia. And there goes Lucky from Lugia. There we go. That is a troll coming in. I don't think Lugia can do too much to get to Ben, though. And Sean is there. That's really weird. I think Sean may have pulled the shock because he's not going to try trolling people, and it looks like he's trying to avoid Lugia.
They should use it now.
Yeah, there's the shot. Sean did have it, and not sure if Ben did connect there with an Australian member, but a dodge in a Bill, a dodge in Ben's star as well, and a Mega coming in. That's going to be very good for... No! Green!
The back green. Probably could have gone a bit wire. Called it.
Back green not helping him whatsoever, but if he... Yeah, triple Shrooms, that's going to be enough to secure his position there. And Mike falling. Acme falling as well. This could be quite a good race. No! Reddit on the line! Reddit on the line! And start! That is going to be a 10th place for Ben up there. Out of nowhere, people just decide to come in and kill him. But,
oh, the poor man just got destroyed on the line.
That really is the power of items. It looked like he could get 3rd there, but no, Reddit on the line, starred, and he's gone from 3rd to 10th.
That red literally came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Triple Shrooms at 50, I think. Oh, I'm getting a decent spot. Oh, wow. 135.
I can't maths. 20, 32, 38. Latin America winning that one, I believe.
38 plus 3.
Plus 3?
35.
I'm trying to see if I can do the math.
15.
15, 32, 38, 41, 42. 42 to 31. Yeah.
It's just kind of like turning the way you said 38, so
it's really weird. I think I did 38 and then I didn't count the bagger and their last runner. I thought, oh, it's 5v5 for a moment there, but 31 to 42 coming in, Iberoamerica. We're going to end up saying Latin America, and we do mean Iberoamerica. I do apologise if that is the case. We're seeing the LTA tag. They wanted to be known as kind of Latin America, but on the website they are listed as Iberoamerica, so... we will probably interchange the names a bit, even though in some ways that's definitely wrong with Russo playing for them at the moment. But N64 Bowser's Castle coming in, a track where Sean may also opt to get the shock again. It's quite a strat to go backwards for people that might not have watched competitive Mario Kart before. Trolling is one of the 2 rule sets that we have. We have trolling and just suicide bagging, which is where you go back, deliberately sacrificing yourself in order to try and get the shock. Trolling is where you then hit people when you're going back. But Ben keeping quite steady with the pace in 6th place. getting past quite a few people getting hit by Akmef's Reds there. But
someone else on the bridge.
Iberoamerica there in top 2. Shrooms coming in for Ben, but Dante clearly made a grass shortcut or something, and top 3 so far for Iberoamerica.
Sean's going to be waiting on the straightaway for them. He must have got a star. At the start there, Sean just stayed in last, so he risked getting the bill, but the bill, as you see, is in play. So it's quite clearly. But see if he can get Mike or Dante.
Yeah, we're going to have to see Sean. I think he's actually moved a bit too fast if he has got the trolling item. So maybe he's waiting for that blue. That blue's come in. Will he stop? He is stopping now! And he's forced one of the Iberoamerica players to go wide, leaving Ben in first place. Sean better not try hitting him. There we go. So Ben with a shroom in first place. Could dodge the blue. No, hits a wall. Bad clip from a thwomp there. Nearly gets sniped. Looks like they've actually... Sean must have built a troll. What a... No, he didn't actually. A bit of lag coming in. Lugi's got to do something now. Mike bumping. Dante bumping. Lagging happening. I think that may have been Solar getting into first place as the Daisy. The box is stolen off Ben. This is going to be a very interesting war from the first 2 races. No troll on the line there. But going into the final straight of the... There we go. After the final straight of that lap, we see a few trolls coming in for Australia. Oh, a nice TC pass, but unfortunately goes back to him.
The Australian lag happening with Australians.
Yeah, it's Australia being a victim of their own benefit, but Ben gets hit by something there, I'm afraid, and after that, it's another one of those hectic races where with a lap to go, Ben's in a lot of high spots, and now we're seeing him try and fight for these low spots. So Dante actually gets hit there somewhere in the cut, doesn't get the item he wants at least, and Ben able to use his golden, getting into 7th place. Not sure if I can see Lugia on the map, but he's definitely going to be trying to troll.
He's trying to troll Solar on the line. There's a shock.
There is the shock. Ben deciding to slow down a bit there to get a standstill. Lucky there as well, getting 6th and 7th.
This is a good race for Australia, I think.
It is a strong race for Australia, so long as like 2, 3, 4, 5 isn't Latin America or Iberoamerica. So first's good, so long as they had something else to complement. Oh no, that's gone. That's gone horribly wrong for me. That did go horribly wrong. That was very interesting for people that witnessed that. Oh, okay.
Whoa. Oh, what? Russo got in the first.
Yeah, Russo got in the first.
12,
I guess Russo... 25...
29, 32, 35, 36.
36 to 37, I believe. So they lost that one by 1, Iberoamerica. I have to try doing the maths. Yeah, that looks right. 68 to 78. Yep, that'd leave it to 73 a race. So we've done maths, yes. Looking at the chat very quickly if we can. Sean is trolling. What a moment for him. Yeah, that's definitely gone interesting, but apparently it's 77 to 69 in the eyes of some people. We'll give it a moment and we'll calculate it from the next screen. Some people having a bit of a disagreement on what that race was worth for Iberoamerica, I believe, but Sherbet Land coming in.
Interesting track. Russo should be fine in first if he doesn't get the draft of the Australian in second. It'd be interesting to see how Solar gets on with those Latin Americans right there in front of him.
Yeah, especially... Oh, Russo actually gets a laggy start, so he can't benefit too much from being in first as a Daisy. He has got the risk of being bumped into the walls or being bumped off even. Doesn't fall victim to it just yet. Ben hopping over that little crevice to be able to get the red avoiding him. Solar getting into first quite quickly. And I think it's just going to be a case of... Oh, okay. Quite a lot of lag happening. I was going to say a case of trying to stop Russo getting past Ben, but I think Ben had to go into a wall to try and avoid a Mega. Ben placing a back bomb. Does connect with somebody. Oh, tries going tighter than the fib. Doesn't work out for him. And we see Australia's troll there. Not doing too much for the troll front. Looks like he's trying to troll some of the lower spots for Latin America. But they do have 4-5. Now 3-4. It looks like one of the Australian members is either disconnected or fallen off. And it's very weird that Sean is right in front of Lockie as opposed to many of the Latin American members. I'd presume he'd want to stop soon and try going back just a little bit to get some form of damage. Ben getting hit by someone with a TC but not having it passed. A bit of that lag coming in again in play. But we're going to be seeing him try getting away from Mike. Mike does lag bump him quite significantly there. Going to be wide. Doesn't get a box off that shock either. Barely avoids it. Acme getting his box after that as well. Ben having to go back, getting triple shrooms, having to use them quite quickly. Got to avoid Acme. Okay, does get past Acme. I was going to say, could have been bumped off quite easily there. Nearly hits a wall. Doesn't get a box after that. Really weird set of kind of wide drifts, I guess. But
he's not in the worst situation in the world right now. He can get a goal and he'll hold it.
He can get a golden, but he hasn't been pulling any boxes, so it is quite a concern. Solar going down, Verley going down. He should go wide to get a box, but every wide box is taken. There's no boxes there for Ben.
That's so unlucky.
Ben has just got to hold on to his 6th place. Hope that a box is going to be here. Lugia coming in, potentially trying to troll Verley and Ben. Ben going really, really wide to try avoiding that. Verley also having it missed. Russo nearly getting the reds. Russo nearly getting those reds on, but didn't work out for him.
Past Ben and just disappeared on nothing. I'm pretty sure it was us thing.
It was definitely interesting to watch, but so far, somewhat of a close match actually. Some people would have tipped Latin America or Iberoamerica to do a lot better than they have been doing, and some would expect them to run away, is what I'd kind of say. But they haven't been doing so in such a clear fashion. This race is the first real push for them. That's going to be a
27,
35,
35,
46, 46 to 27, I think. So definitely going to benefit them. Sorry, I'm going to have to quickly add numbers on my phone because I'm not able to add those numbers up. My brain right now, 46 plus 78 is going to be 124. So 124 coming in, and I believe that's going to be a 95.
Yeah, that should be right.
So that's 95 to 124. That does add up because it has 9 on the end. Again, for people that don't know, multiples of 3 is how to figure out what race you're on here. So the endings are 5 and 4. That adds to 9. You're on race 3. That's basically how I figure out if my scores are likely right or not. But we will have someone in the chat confirm the scores at the end of the GP. We do have Aid doing the scores as well. So given that we might be wrong by 1 or 2 points, we'll correct it after the GP. Toad's Factory, though, coming in. Latin America, Iberoamerica going to be benefiting quite strongly there.
Australia are not getting their luck trap votes, but if they do get the luck track, you expect them not to troll as much, go for shock, dodge up. It's the way normally Australians would play. But someone should be going for the bill. Hopefully the 2 trollers would just stay into the pack until this point here. It looks like the LTAs have got to a good start in the fronts. Someone just got taken out. I think that was Mike. Top 2 for LTA. Am I right? Yep. Oh, that's Lackey getting taken out.
It's definitely a top 2 for LTA at the minute. Sean, though, is the one at the boxes. Not sure if Lugia is at those same boxes, but if Sean's got a troll item, this could be very good here. And we're going to be seeing that star come in.
Lugia is in the factory right now.
That's quite weird. I guess Sean prefers to troll towards the front, and it does look like his trolling may have worked, unless there are disconnects. But yeah, Ben first place now. Got to defend himself against Dante. Doesn't go for a box. Might not help him in the long run if Dante has a red. That's going to be the biggest question now. Lugia seems to be in a star behind him, but clearly not going for him. If he was, that would have been poor timing. Shock does not target Ben in any way. So, quite lucky for him with the timing. Probably coordinated really well from Australia. But Lucky getting into first place now with Ben. Top 2, but do they have anything behind it? I can see a lot of Iberoamerica's names. They have got to hold on for another about 30 seconds. And where's Lucky gone? Lugia? Lucky's just... I'm not sure what's happened.
The track.
I'm not sure what's happened, but Ben is in first. Lucky has failed somehow or disconnected or something, but Lugia wants to try trolling towards the very end of the track. Sean's lost his opportunity unless he pulls a bill and manages via that. No, Lugia does not connect with Ben, and that is poorly timed. But Latin America, I believe, having 2-3, so not the worst races for them. Could have even won it depending on the spots below.
That was really weird what happened to Lucky. I hope he DC'd for his sake. For his mental sake.
Or else that's becoming a Twitch clip if it's not a DC, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to have a quick check and we'll see if we can correct the scores off that. No DC, so... Akmeef DC'd, so... I'm very quickly going to have to correct Akmeef's score there, but... Looks like that's going to be a redo Condi, so I'll be back in a minute. Yeah!
Well done, Lucky. Or whatever you did.
We will be back in a few minutes. I've got to leave call again for Condis, so... Yeah!
I love Condis, man.
We have.
I love...
Oh dear, so I'll be with you for Condis in a few seconds. Okay, there we go. So, gonna very quickly mute my mic as well on stream. That was very quick conditionals, I can tell you that much. He was fortunate enough to still be on the disconnect screen, so conditionals took a lot less than they probably would have otherwise, but not actually sure what's happened to Monster Cat, for people that are wondering that. Apparently Monster Cat's stream has gone completely down. Well, by completely down, I mean the audio's completely gone. Despite the fact that we may have a lovely video. So I'll quickly add up the scores for that first GP to double check what we have. Again, apologies, the disconnect did kind of put us off counting scores for a bit, but Latin America are going to be ending that one with, if I can do my maths right on the calculator, which is even more embarrassing if you get it wrong, 159. So that's going to be in my head. That's going to be a 159 to 133 in favour of Iberoamerica. Apologies about that. We had a problem with stuff, but we will be able to call soon. Apparently we need to cast. We've got Mike coming in out of nowhere saying that we might be able to cast him. We'll see if we can get him set up on the second stream if that's possible, but as of now, looks like we'll be starting shortly. So, oh, there we go. There is, in fact, going to be a lovely stream. That's actually not the worst. Oh no, that's because it's Ben's. Okay, I was going to say that's going to be the view we have from not Crash. I do apologize. Crash can vanish for a bit. We'll fix that in a moment, but I'll quickly fix the cropping. Does color correction work on this? It kind of does. It kind of makes it a bit darker though, so we'll normally, for people that don't realise, I'm nice enough to put color correction on some where it's too bright, if you know what I mean, or where the contrast is too big. Sometimes I ask if it's fine to correct stuff like that, but as of now I am just correcting the cropping, which we can do on stream. There we go. And hopefully, unfortunately we don't actually have a perspective viewer for these kind of 4x3 views, so we're gonna have this view coming in, but it is 4x3, so I'm sure we'll still prioritize Ben's there. Let me very quickly put Mike's name in instead of Crash. And for people that need a reminder, that's going to be on my third overlay setup. For people that don't know, I have 2 or 3 different things set up that all look... They're basically all set up. All you need to do is add or change the layout on one of the things, and change the score on one of the things, and then just change the caster or the streamer name, because it remains consistent throughout for everything else. So it works quite well, actually. I think that's probably the best way to go for consistency, but hopefully we will start soon, as conditionals have been done, and I believe there's Verley coming in, so I'll remind myself that number 3 is the 4x3 one, I guess, by renaming it in a minute, but at the moment I have a lot of notices. Okay, okay, there's Mike saying try to cast me, so I did set Mike up. There's Aga saying Mike. Got a script. Ooh. Thank you very much to Rom there of the MK8 side, I believe, has just written us a script to be able to calculate the scores a lot quicker. We'll definitely be using that, but I guess that's going to be for future matches. Thank you to Rom there for sending us that. I'll be sure to share that with the other stream hosts as well, just so we have definitely got things working. But oh, okay, we have got people in the stream saying hello, so I'm sure while we wait we can have shout outs and stuff, but I've also got to try getting Owen in the stream, and it looks like he... Oh no, I was going to say it looks like he's gone offline. He's actually gone back online, but... hopefully he'll be back with us in a moment. Apologies if you do then hear a Skype sound for a bit, but we do have 2 perspectives now. Thankfully the groups have had connection issues to the point of which we were able to set the cast up for 2, but we'll call Owen there. Lovely, lovely Skype sound. Don't know how to disable that on Skype for Windows 10, but hello!
Hello.
Hello, and welcome to this cast where we've got Mike, and we've also got Ben still. We had a request from Mike because out of nowhere, halfway through the match, he's decided that... Oh, it wasn't halfway through the match. In his defence, I think they'd barely just started, but we didn't see it because it was on Skype. And because screen sharing, I didn't want to mess about with Skype too much. But we are going to be starting soon as 12th player joins again. My voice is having a great day. That's another crack of the voice. And I'm going to very quickly have a drink. But... we do now have a way to figure out the points that people got a lot quicker. So again, thanks to Rom for that one. We'll implement that for the I guess actually the next GP we can figure that one out, but didn't realise that was something that could be done.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Never even knew about that.
No, he's made it himself is what he's done, but
good man.
We'll very quickly, I'm gonna very quickly just type names in so I know what side I'm doing. Add a race. Lovely. We've added 0-0 is what we've added. We can bin those races. Good. Okay, there we go. So I've learned how to use a race.
Okay, they should be starting now, or Acme just left the room and rejoined because he was stuck on 9.
It does seem like the numbers add up. So thank you to Rom for that. That's very helpful, actually. So, yeah, it seems like we've got a lot of issues with people joining the room, but
just Acme
at this point, I think. Okay. We've got requests of an Australian perspective, but I swear Josh is from New Zealand.
He is.
Yeah, so that's an Australian perspective there from a member that's not in Australia. Sorry, Josh. We might get people in for interviews because I know there is a gap, but we'll have to see afterwards. It really depends because this match has already gone on for an hour, so I'm sure people don't want to wait too long. What? What has happened? That someone has accidentally banned Nicking Aid from MK boards.
I've seen A got banned.
I'm very sorry. Someone's accidentally banned Nicking Aid. I will quickly see if I can fix that somewhere. But who's banned him? Unban. Yes. Polite request from moderators. Please don't unban. Please don't unban him. Yeah. Please don't ban Nick for no reason. Here's our resident scorekeeper. And by that, he did get the correct scores for the first GP. Hopefully he can help us throughout, but of course now we have the calculator, so oh god, my voice! Hello! I'll be sure to send thanks to Rom on Discord if he's not seen here, but Josh now says, let me say hi. So, no, I'm afraid hi is... I can do it for you. Josh says hi. There we go.
Hi Josh, Ravi, whatever. Hello.
Now, there we go. So hopefully we can get the match started shortly. I think...
They might be trying to join start.
Hopefully we won't have issues that cause conditionals again, because that is my favourite thing to do. Condies.
Yeah, Sean. No, they're waiting for someone else to join. Whoever was last for Australia.
Okay, so again, an advertisement. In less than 2 hours now, we will be having another cast for Italy and Switzerland versus Benelux. That's going to be on MK boards, this same account. So stay tuned for that. I'm sure at this rate it might just be worth us having a countdown in between the races or in between the matches. I'll just quickly see if I can set that one up actually.
Oh my god, this room is just a disaster right now.
So the countdown for the next match is going to be there. Just got it set up ready. We're ready, boys.
No, this war was still going on by the time that starts. Don't worry.
1 hour 53 minutes, I'm sure. But oh no, I'm seeing people disconnect, and I'm worrying about Condies. Every disconnect is another Condies worry. Oh, actually, The delay between the two streams is actually very minor somehow. I guess one lag combats another, and
it's out here in Australia. Two of the laggiest people in the community. I don't think you should be expecting anything else.
Well, apparently when the match starts, this will only be GP2 according to Monies as well. One of the Iberoamerica players has a lot of faith in his team.
This is why. It's the one thing I don't like about America, people. Compared to America 8 and 8 Deluxe.
This is the first reason. This is the first time I get to show the connection issues for a valid reason. Yeah.
Yes.
Instead of just we haven't got a Condi sheet. Yes.
There should have been a conditionals.
I'll have to design one. I'm worrying if we have that picture of the broken TV. That's got to be changed for. That's got to be changed for Condis, isn't it? So
Homebrew channel, and then we're doing conditionals.
Maybe,
just to make sure that
maybe just
a
picture of an SD card or something for the.
Like well, all these have an SD card in right now, so it's like Homebrew channel.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do on the in the future. I'll have to open Adobe Illustrator though, and I don't think we want to have a Microsoft PowerPoint live stream while we wait for me to not kill my CPU or my GPU, but in the meantime we've got Mike and Ben both waiting for this fantastic stability.
They don't even have 12 in room, I think. Or they do. That's actually helpful.
It's helpful, but they've had 12 in room about 6 times now.
Acme just won't go down.
No, Acme's fine. He's on 2. It will start on that, I think. It will barely start, but it will start.
I wouldn't risk it.
Well, it looks like it's on good. It's on a green triangle. That's all I care for. It's on a green triangle.
2.87 for now.
Yeah, 2.67 for me. So that's
6.7 now.
Is that good? I believe.
I think it's very good. Or no, very good's 1. Now it's on 1.
Okay, so we will be starting soon because the room is finally going down. Apologies about that. Connection issues, delay, but Ben clearly decided that his controller didn't want to continue, and Mike there as well. Got to wait there. I'm going to have to make sure that I've got, just in case we have another match that's very similar to this at closer to WL time, I'm going to make sure that I'm prepared myself for joining a room at the last minute.
I feel very bad for Australia. 2 2-hour wars in one day.
I mean, credit to the Australia MK8D team. They had Hiyashi get a perfect war, so...
First perfect war in America World Cup history.
Yeah, so. First in history, so... going to be hard to beat. Still not one that's happened in Mario Kart Wii, but of course... It can all happen. There's still another 20-odd matches of the tournament, so... oh no. Let's...
yeah.
Yes! Yes, we started! And we can get started on this fantastic match. Oh dear. This has taken quite some time. Yeah, they're 26 between them. This is... No. It's gone interesting, I'll say that much.
9-9. Okay. So, Australia were expecting love tracks. BC Ferry looks like it's coming in from, well, Mike anyway. Cuba Cape. Desert Hills. Alright. Yeah, Desert Hills track. The Australians. There's the contestants for some reason. So, DDR, alright. Interesting track. Trolling's quite interesting here because you have 2 straights. which would be the best spots, I guess.
I mean, the spots that they have will help, but of course, remember, this is trolling, so...
I mean, like, for trolling itself. Here, and then coming into this place here, straight after the pillars, maybe.
Credit to Mike, his quality's not the worst, given that people were saying how they loved how his room looked, but we are going to be seeing him 5th place with this star. Quite a good item to have. Could be able to take the shortcut. Not sure if they'll want to take it lap 1 or if he's going to... No, he's going to have to use it early, so...
I was going to say he might be holding it, because Lugia is further back. Unless Lugia is holding the star.
Okay, we have been told that there are other music opportunities for us to put in the background. We'll try resolving that after this race, but for now we've got no Monster Cat or anything because that went down. A blue shell coming in, triple shrooms for Mike. These triple shrooms could be used to take the shortcut, so we'll see. It doesn't look like he was opting to get a box there or take any shortcuts early, so he will be holding these, hopefully. Unless he, for some weird reason, decides to chance his luck in 5th. No.
And he won't get trolled, because Sean's just there on the left side, as you saw. And he's getting ready anyway.
Definitely. Yeah, he does make the Ultra. Nearly ends up in the off-road, but barely drifts himself free. And we see Lugia there from the battle glitch. Oh, an awkward bounce!
Oh, is that the second pillar he hit? That one's always killer.
Yeah, it's going to be sending him down a few spots, but Latin America, Iberoamerica, there were a few good spots. See Gabo.
Oh no, 2, 3, 4.
Gabo, Russo, Mike. Unfortunately, though, Australia.
They're holding shock, Australia.
Oh, and the shock does come in after Latin America have gone through the boxes. Can Australia pull items for the last turn?
The POW. Someone pulled the POW.
No, not enough. And that is going to be... Oh!
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
That POW must have been killer, because it might have got whatever Australians into boxes, depending on where it was used.
And we're going to very quickly await the scores to check this fancy calculator out. But... yeah, those are the right numbers, I think. We'll wait and see as Mike has some DDR moments. We've got 1, 4, 6, 7, 10 and 11. And that is going to be a 37 to 36 in favour of Australia there. So that's going to be leaving the scores at, if I can do my maths right, 185 to 170. No, I really can't do this today, can I?
15? Was it a 26 going into
I can't do my maths. No. Okay, 195 to 180. I'm sorry. It's 170. I can't maths. Hello. There we go. We had the score for the race right. I just can't add after that. So, thankfully, for the future, we do have the calculator the whole way through the war. But I'm not. My brain sometimes decides it doesn't want to function, and I'll very quickly see if we can get some no copyright sounds in the background.
Yes, that's a tale. So I might expect the Australians to focus again on the shock and see if they can use it that free at some point. So Mike getting off to a start. They're both going back to beggars. I don't really expect much trolling because it's Desert Hills.
Okay, there we go. There's the music. But we have got triple greens for Mike. He's got to get another box. That other box is going to be a shroom. Probably not the best item for right now, but could use it to take the one shroom strat. No, not going to be opting there.
He's going for a snipe. Oh, I was hoping.
No, not the last one.
Was bad.
That pal there. Oh, the Podaboo. The Poda Boot has killed him, and he's slowing down. He's bagging is what he's doing.
Not the worst idea in the world.
No, especially on this track where a shortcut in lap 3, definitely good. We might actually see Mike try a shortcut lap 3. Not sure where Ben is. A very quick look shows him in 10th with a star, so...
He might be just relying on Sean in the shock.
I mean, let's have a look at where Sean is.
Yeah, Sean's there trolling.
Yeah, so there's no shock in play for Australia at the moment. And there comes a bill from Lockie, so no shock. It would have been used there, if anything, but that blue's going to kill Lockie again. There we go. Goodbye, Lockie.
At least he didn't drive off the track this time. Out first. But Lugia might be hauling the shock.
Looks like Solar's actually failed, and the red's going to connect with Mike again. Oh! And the shock comes in.
They did have the shock.
Oh, that's...
I didn't see who dodged. Oh, it was LTA. Alright.
Oh, this is going to be it. Oh, the PAL means that Mike doesn't get a box. Lucky will be... No, Lucky has a fail.
Reds. Okay,
Triple
good
shrooms.
race for LTA.
Triple shrooms are good enough for them. This is amazing.
This is good. Just rip Mike, I guess.
Definitely rip Mike. I mean, those shrooms at the end, though, did definitely help him beat Lucky, so... Rip Lucky as well with that unfortunate bit of luck, but...
Pray for Lucky. Actually, that's a good race for Australia. It did most have shocked. With Ben dodging in the star, we saw him holding.
Yeah, it's going to be a 41-32 in favour of Australia, so winning race there. I can do maths on this. And 227.
16 points. That was a good race for Australia. Their normal luck tracks. You see from contestants like 4 or the 6 in this Australian lineup are in quintessence. And if you're not contestants, they normally like to go their luck tracks, dodge up. So that's sure working out on this race. But I'm waiting for a Mario Circuit or something from them.
I think we've got some people are trying to give contact requests, but not happening on Skype, I'm afraid. We have got no copyright sounds, but there we go. Hopefully that should be suitable now.
Okay, I'm waiting for Shy Guy Beach.
It's not happened. Well, it might happen still. No, Grumble!
Oh, sorry if you can hear the helicopter in the background. Hope not. Grumble Volcano.
We're going to have a look at Ben's start, given that he was in first place. Maybe he'll be able to hold on, you never know. But the chances are Mike might get a shroom, a few of the others might get a shroom, and for those who haven't seen before, they might try what's called the respawn shortcut or the rock shortcut. So you hop off on the edge of a rock that you'll be seeing right after the moving platforms. Ben has a golden, yes, that's a banana. Me. After that banana, he will try to defend himself. Not going to trap any of the obvious spots to take the respawn. It's not something to normally trap, but you can just put an item to make it a bit more annoying. But Mega
entered.
That's the benefit.
Nice place box.
Yeah, the benefit of the respawn being that you do get a lower place box if people have taken the shortcut. But this Mega will help him, especially against that TC. He's got to worry about. Nope, Dante running with it. So, there's Dante's attempt of a pass. A star for Lugia, and that he's going to be an attempt to troll Ben out of his items. Does get back redded.
Someone took the shortcut on first.
Shortcut
whoever that was took rock.
Shortcut taken
first. That's
first.
there to the right.
We'll have a very quick... No, there comes a shock, so we're not going to be having a quick look. No! God, Ben! That was dodgy timing. Dodgy timing. That could have been costly for Ben, but it hasn't ended up so. And he's going to be... Oh no, Ben with that It's having to avoid Lugia. Come on.
Shroom away from him.
There we go.
Not
Has
bad.
to use his shrooms.
Oh, first place got hit. I don't know what by, but first got
Oh,
hit.
and there goes There goes Ben from Lugia.
Nice from Lugia.
And we're going to be seeing Ben get a star here. Could be good if another shock ends up in play, but highly doubtful.
Cut.
So Ben makes it there. Nice respawn cut you've just seen. It's a bit late for him.
I think this might be a good neutral race, I think.
Lugia trying to do something, but not enough. We do see, however, that Mike got into a top spot, so...
He might have got second, but I think it was a neutral race. Solar got first for Australia. I'm near certain. I've seen the Daisy in first, taking the call.
Solar getting first, in our view. It might have been a surprise Russo. That nearly...
Russo took the cut right in front of Ben.
Fair enough. 1, 2, 6, 9, 11, 12. I don't think that's winning, but...
there's going to be a reset.
Yes, there will be. I don't know what I've done. So 10, 12. That's going to be a 38-35 in favour of Australia there. That race.
Last race.
This is going to be last race.
Oh.
But
yeah, verily DC'd.
That's unfortunate, but they did win that race by 3 with that correction, I believe. If my numbers are magic, but we all know my numbers are interesting at times. Even with the calculator, you can never know. But the score's going to be 249 to 262, so down 13. Potential for a DC for a reset there. We'll have a very quick look. Will we be seeing a reset? Not actually requested in the chat, but Australia are the hosts, so we might...
I think they're keeping going if they're voting Peach Peach.
Yeah, they're continuously going to be going, so... Lucky the odd one out there with a bit of a DKJP, I believe. But Peach Beach is going to be coming out. They want, they want one of those tracks. And... we've got to see what can happen. We've got to also remember that due to the disconnect, this score calculator might not be something we can rely on for the next race. So it's going to be my brain, I'm afraid. But while we wait for that, we'll have to watch Mike first place so far with the banana to defend himself. Lockie second with, I believe, bananas behind him as well. Russo third. And we're going to be seeing these trolls come up. I don't think any of those two trolls, no one attempting to connect with any of the runners that lap. And we are going to be seeing Sean further behind than Lugia. I think Lugia has opted to potentially go for the troll, whereas Sean may be going for the shock or something. But
Sean hit the catacquark, so he might be going for the shock. Yeah,
going for the shock there. But Lugia does actually star Lockie, and he might get my... No, he doesn't. He does swerve correctly, so...
The interesting... Sean is hanging away, so he has to shock. I'm pretty sure.
Let's have a look at Ben very quickly. The blue actually coming in. We're not going to be looking at Ben just yet, but I think we'll look at Ben right now, as we do see that's what happened after the blue. And Ben with a shroom could pass a few of these people, but... Mega behind them could be dangerous. Lugia with a troll, yes, connects with Ben.
Lugia with the play,
and hits a wall, and that is going to be a catastrophic race for Ben there.
That would have been top 2 for Australia, and that would have been them back in the war. Wow.
That would have been them back in the war. Lugia making some really interesting, really important plays there.
And he shroomed it to the wall just to add the insult to injury. Really nice work from Lugia.
I believe a disconnect is 4 for a 6v6, so we'll be adding 4 on to what Australia get for this race. But
yeah, there you go. 2 through 4 for, or no, 1 4, 8 9. That would have been the top 17. 2, 5.
So Australia got 32 with their DC points. Latin America got 28. 33, 37, 38. So 32 to 38 that race.
That
in
add
favour.
up to 70.
Got to add up to 70. Am I not? I'm going to have to try counting. This is an interesting bit of news. Thomas needs to count. What I'm going to do...
35 to 38 you can give.
I'm going to quickly add points again. On a phone this time. So we're going to be getting +5, +4. So 32 with the corrections for Australia. Iberoamerica getting 22 plus. This is when I have to try doing some maths. +15. So yeah, it was 32 to 38 with the +4. So there we go. I'll have to add those, but going to be leaving the scores at I believe, if I can do my maths correctly, 281 to 300. That was quite a... That was the kind of race that split the two teams again, but definitely a lot closer than some did anticipate. Some thought it would be a runaway. We've got another GP left, but one GP, 19 is catchable.
Yeah, 19 it should be. Australia can do it. They just need Sean to start trolling a bit more now instead of relying on the shock. Because the LTA are just going to outrun them, especially if they get the skill tracks. So, I'm getting...
Okay, apparently me saying yes when someone gets starred is some bias. I'm not sure about that, but we'll continue.
No bias intended.
I just love seeing when trolls are successful. I love seeing those kind of action moments in wars when you know, you see people that think they've got it all in the bag, and then you just see one hit makes the difference between a win and a loss. And I just kind of love those kind of plays. So Lugia, credit to him there. Unfortunate for Ben, but
that was a massive loss. That would have been a top 2.
Yeah, they would have won the race, I think.
They would have won the race. Top 2-5.
The point swing was so heavy there, so... Again, very well done to Lugia. Commiserations to Ben for having to run into it, but one of the first real impactful trolls that we've seen this World Cup, actually. We've not seen too many really impactful trolls. That one might be the difference between Iberoamerica winning and losing the war at this point. It is that close.
Are Italy hosting against Benelux?
Benelux are hosting against Italy, I think.
Oh, I was going to say maybe you would have had to call another trolling war if Italy were host.
Well, maybe Benelux will call trolling. You never know, but it's less likely. Less
trolling.
likely. Okay, so MK8D stuff, still trying to figure out what the raw score was and what the final score was for their match. They had a miscommunication with the multiplier. Apparently it's worded really weirdly in the rule set, and
just give
Hayashi his 180.
Just give him the 180, man.
But apparently it might not be because the multiplier doesn't add up right, but
just give him the 180.
They will try resolving the multiplier and give the verdict that makes the most sense given the point swing. So we'll see, basically, is what I'm trying to say there.
Another thing about that, I don't know if Ben had time to shroom away from Lugia on the line on Peach Beach. Maybe he should have used it, just shroom away. It doesn't matter if he takes the first. He'd be beating his own teammate.
Okay, I'm going to have to read an unfortunate essay in a few minutes' time, but while we're casting, I'm not going to be reading particular essays on why the council have made a decision, but be sure to expect essays while you have the countdown on screen for the next match, but not right now.
Nuclear stability is going down right now.
Oh, so we might get started very shortly. Hopefully
But
we
it's
will.
on 3.75. It's 4.58 for the room.
If there's music, they can't hear it. Means we have to crank up the volume. How lovely. There we go. Not sure if people can hear the music, but for some weird reason,
test that now. Actually,
you can test that. That would be good. It'll be quite faint in the background, but it's very loud for me. It's kind of killing my ears, if I'm honest. We'll have to get used to splitting that. If Monster Cat goes, Monster Cat sounds fine on my end, but I think YouTube's player, you need to play it slightly higher for it to come through as well. But
it's faint for me.
I'll try again.
I don't know if it's faint for anyone else. I can't even see the chat. So I'm connecting. So just there it is.
There we go. I'll put a volume mixer in and I'll see if that makes a difference. Nope, that's actually killed it worse. It's what I've just done. Let's not do that again. Maybe we'll have to figure that out soon, but for this match we'll have it quite faint, and then if we do have an ability to change it, we will see for the next match, which I think Ace is casting. I might be in that one as well, but that's later.
WL, so I don't think.
Yeah, I've got WL in like 2 hours after it or something, but unfortunately, definitely interesting that we've got a schedule where matches are going to be played around WL. So there is, for people that play default, you don't have much of an issue, but for people that do play reschedules, you are in a bit of trouble for World Cup. Perhaps not so much in lower divisions, but in higher divisions especially, you're going to be missing people if you want to reschedule, and just so happens that a 12:30 PM EST or EDT or whatever comes in for a major country. But Mario Circuit GCN coming in for quite a few people there. I believe the Australian team picking that fully. BC3 coming in from a few. Cooper Cape from one or two of the Iberoamericas. DK Jungle Parkway from Lockie. Lockie deciding to be himself. Fully respect his decision to be himself. Not sure it's right during the World Cup, but you like it because you're in Gamped.
Yeah, there you go. Gamped track.
It is a Gamped track, but otherwise we will be seeing BC3, I believe, Mike's perspective of BC3 as well as Ben's. We can switch whenever, but at this current point in time, we'll be looking at Mike, 5th place, 6th place box actually. Pulls a mega good if he can hold it and they go for shock, but it looks like Lugia was going forwards. So, yeah, having to use his mega there.
Mega straight away.
And a blooper. Not going to be able to take the shortcut with a blooper, so opts to try seeing if he can get shrooms. That shroom will make it easier. And we will be seeing him attempt it here. Gets bumped by Solar.
Oh, Solar.
That's going to slow Mike down quite significantly, nice. But does still make it. 2-3-4 for Iberoamerica as Solar first place. Sean's going to... Can Sean make a big play on the final straight here of lap 1? Star coming in. I wouldn't... I'm not sure I'd have gone for Mike there out of that. I'd have gone for 3-4, but... I guess he wanted to go for second. If he'd have gone for 3-4, he would have been in a better spot.
Get the box ahead of one, so it's not the worst thing. He just gets the bill there with it.
I mean, the bill's not the worst item for him to slow down with. He made the right choice there, but didn't connect with anyone, unfortunately. First place still Solar.
Cut's blocked.
Cut is blocked. Mike with a green. Don't think he's close enough to be able to snipe. Russo, not sure if
that power's going to kill him. And there's a mega in play as well for LTA. Does a blue shell.
Blue shell, I believe, going to hit Russo, actually.
Russo made the cut, yeah.
Russo made the cut, yeah. He made Ultra or something, I think. But Russo did have a fall after that.
Yeah, there was Russo there.
And Ben has to avoid Mike's green. Quite a nice looking green going down the middle of that straight. But Mike with a single shroom should probably hold it for the shortcut. Ben with triple reds. He doesn't have it.
It's awkward with the shroom because he'll have to hold it. If he uses it, he's only going to get redded by Ben, who I think redded Russo.
Oh, Mike,
no!
Mike, no!
Yeah, I know how that feels.
Yeah, he's going to have to either go for Ultra. Okay, he's going for a normal alignment. I was going to say that was very weird, but he was waiting. Fails it after that.
Mike. Oh, yes, we're Mike.
That was close, but unfortunate. No, he got a respawn! That's not the worst! It's not the worst thing in the world! Someone actually fell off, so he's somehow getting sick out of that!
How to get rewarded for failing?
Did somebody disconnect? I'm almost certain there are 9 runners. This has gone horribly wrong. This has gone horribly wrong in the disconnect department, but we'll have to see. As we wait for... Ben's having a cheer, so he's quite happy as well. Mike's Funky Kong not so pleased with that Ultra fail. He was wishing he didn't fall into the lava.
You don't get that respawn though if you fail it.
It's Verly!
Verly again.
So yeah, 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 10. Oh, that's going to be 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 11. And that is going to be a 43-point race to Iberoamerica. Condies! My favourite! I've put the scores in on the little calculator, but it is the other way around. So it's 43 points to Iberoamerica there, and unfortunately for Australia, they're not having as good of a race there with 30 points with that correction, but we'll have to see. I think Mike is sat there on the disconnect so he can do condies quicker. Hopefully we can do condies a lot faster, but we'll be back as we do conditionals.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, condies. Okay, so hello there. Sorry about that. We had conditionals to sort out. I'll be getting Owen in the call. Oh, there we go! Stream is back for music. There we go. We've got some music back in there. We did have Monster Cat. Monster Cat didn't work. Now we've got NCS. NCS didn't work. NCS is back now, and we are back in the final 3 races of Australia, Iberoamerica, with Mike as the perspective. Hello, Owen. It's been very frantic, and it's been nearly 3 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours for you. I've been sat here waiting since the end of the 8 stream. But yeah, we've definitely...
Need to put on your screen share again.
Oh god, we've got GCN Mario Circuit coming up as I get my screen share sorted out. Hello, no, that's the wrong share. No, stop sharing and then share screen again. There we go, fantastic. But GCN Mario Circuit will be coming in. Mike, going to be the perspective for this, for the start of the race at least. Does get a box, going to be a banana. Might want to backspam some of the Australian members. We'll have to see though. Lockie getting hit out. Ben in second place, but Mike... Nope, looks like one of the Australian members now able to get past Mike through a shortcut, and that's Russo now in second place. Sean could do some damage here. Sean is...
watch out for Nuclear as well.
Sean definitely in a good spot where he could perhaps go... No, it looks like he's opted not to go for anyone. Nuclear. There we go. Getting the back fib off on Mike, but... Mike bagging for a good box. Does get that middle box there. Going to be a star. Good for dodging the shock if they have it. But,
Australia might have it.
Looks like Russo, unfortunately, bumping Mike and...
into the...
Wow. Yeah, Latin America unable to use the shock there for Mike if they do have it. But we are going to be seeing Russo go down. Lockie gets lagged through the bomb, I think that was. But... Mike
Australia in good spots, it seems like.
Australia are in good spots so long as Sean can get the 1 or 2 of Iberoamerica out of there. Looks like there's a few stars coming in from the Australian member there in 9th, but Mike bagging again. I think this is too little too late.
Yeah, I don't agree with bagging there.
Yeah, it's too little too late, and not... Looks like Australia are going to be getting a lot of the top spots. That shot coming in, is that another Australian dodge?
I think it's Asiata shot.
Oh,
it's
okay.
fastest.
Well, I think
this is top 3 for Australia. Oh,
Sean, what a troll by Sean! Sean is the... Sean! He's come out of nowhere.
I love trolling wars, man. Except for when they're playing with them, but still.
You don't love trolling with that while playing, but you do love trolling wars, and we have just seen...
I love watching them.
We have just seen Sean give an absolute masterclass to Mike. Top 3, 7, 8, 12.
Oh my god.
Of 46 to 27. That's going to be closing the gap very significantly there.
Wow. It's
357 to, I believe, 370.
13 points or 2 races.
Yeah, 13 points, 2 races. What can they do?
What a troll.
In this fantastic match where we've just seen another game-defining troll. This is why we love trolling. That is the kind of thing we love to see. We've actually surpassed 100,000 views on the MK Boards account. I'll quickly print screen that, but we have got 193 viewers as well. So hello and thank you to everyone who is watching this match after 2 hours. I'm presuming a few of the clips that I'm seeing happening are from... Yep, there is a clip coming in of that fantastic play on GCN Mario Circuit, but we have got MC3.
It's secondary. They're going for the same strat.
I guess, but can we see Sean do the damage as we...
Or Lukia, don't forget Lukia is right there.
Lukia is also right there, but Sean, I think, has just hyped everyone to see if Australia can come back in this match, and...
13 points, 2 races.
Yeah, definitely possible, and there we go as we see this golden coming for Mike. I'm not sure that's going to do too much.
Still hold it for the golden strap.
Yeah, there's the golden.
Or not? Okay.
That's not exactly the golden strap I was thinking of, but he does.
I was thinking the one that is shortcut going through the. Oh, there's the golden strap.
No, well, he hits a fantastic pipe there, and.
You see him do it lap 3. Otherwise, that would have been clipped.
That would have been clipped if it was lap 3 and he hit the pipe, but I think Sean.
Oh, another golden. He might just take the same strat, except not hit the pipe this time.
Yeah, it's the same strat. An interesting strat, but it does seem to be working for him because he's took it a few times and he's now in second place. He's been backspammed by his own team. Top 3 coming in for Latin America. They've got to hope, Australia, that they have the shock or that Sean can do the damage. Sean stopped.
Australia don't have shock at the moment.
Sean has stopped. Can Sean do the damage at that set? That's clearly going to be... No! What is he...
No, he has the shock then.
He's got the shock clip. No!
He's got the bill.
There's the bill. What's he done? That's not enough. He gets... No! Oh!
Top 3, I think, for LTA.
No! Mike! No!
He gets one... Oh,
I think
he pumped Russo X into the pipe as well while passing the TC.
I think that may have just kept Australia in it. That's definitely just kept Australia in it.
What are we watching, man?
God. I'm not sure what happened to Sean's attempt of trolling, but...
he got the bill. He's so unfortunate with that fact. Spills trolling don't really work. They were mainly relying on their shot. I don't really agree with the MC3. I know Australians like to go with the luck tracks, but when you're top 3, try to run them, man.
1, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11. They're still in it.
16 to 3, 1 race.
Have I got the numbers right, or am I completely wrong? Did Australia get first there? After all that? No. I'm going to have to recount this as...
They got second.
I've got some lovely numbers that don't work, so we will have another look, as I've decided to not get the right numbers, but...
They got second, I'm pretty sure.
We'll have a double check of that, just to make sure that I can get numbers right. That's going to be a big...
So I'm going to mention that, what was it, Mike didn't bump Russo into the pipe on the line.
Oh dear. Some people were loving Sean, we can tell you that much. But
I do. Sean, what a troll.
Gotta quickly wait to confirm the scores there, but...
Yeah, it's second to...
Oh, that vanished a bit too quickly for me, I'm afraid, but we'll retry getting the scores.
I'll get the race. Called Bowser's Castle to finish it off. Yeah, so it was 1 through 4.
2, 5, 7. Okay, so not as good of a race for Australia, but they are only down 22 with this race to go.
They need a big race.
They need a big race, but it's not the end of the world just yet.
So, Lucky just bounced Mike. You might see Russo X going for the glitch if they don't block Australia. So they have to be careful. That TC is lagging around a lot. And Mike's going to get punished. TS?
No TS coming in there, but that was the right score. Okay, so 389 to 411. And Australia down 22. The bonus point won't matter because you don't have any, but...
yeah, the glitch is blocked, I think.
No, glitch was blocked.
Oh, Russo took it.
Okay.
Isn't Russo first? I saw Russo going for it.
Maybe he did it shroomless and dropped a fib on it when he went for it. That would have been quite a play, but...
Fib was there already, but... Whatever, he made it, I'm pretty sure, but... Australia back here in the mid... with Mike. They subbed in Campbell for Verily as well for these 3 races. I only noticing that now. Yeah, Russo didn't make the glitch. Russo's actually back there in last.
It's going to be down to Sean. I've just seen... No, Sean's off. Sean has gone back, so he's going for
the... Shock?
They're bagging for shock. They're down 22. He better make some decent plays with the shock after.
Like top 4 as well. Solar's gone.
Yeah, Solar's gone, so this is... I guess they've gone all or nothing, and So far, doesn't look like it's going to be working for Latin America, but
Sean's sitting there at the set now.
Definitely, the point difference isn't bad for them. If they can win against a few of the other teams in their group, no snipe coming off, but these greens could be okay for Mike. Definitely going to be able to protect him. I don't think he actually needs to spam them. He just needs to protect himself. And that shot will be coming in. That's a dodge.
Dodging the bill. Lucky dodging the bill.
Lucky dodging a bill. Solar coming up, but plus 22. That's not a plus 22 race. Sean has to do quite a lot in the middle spots. Sean's got to do everything in the world to try and stop Dante.
And Mike. Someone's coming up in the mega. Lugia is there putting pressure on. Russo made the glitch, so that's GG.
That is GG. That is the end of Australia's chances. I think Sean's too far back to get anyone really that would make a difference. Ben gets past Mike, but not enough.
1357. It's not enough. It's plus 9, plus 7, 9, something like that. It's definitely not 22. Oh, they got top 2. Top 2, 5, 7, 9, 11.
No, it's a plus 13, but it's not enough, I'm afraid. And we are going to be seeing Australia take a fall, unless there's some penalty out of nowhere. But
penalty out of nowhere.
It's trolling, but you never know. There might be some magical claim that they got the wrong settings or something. But
that was some good war, man.
So 432 to 411, the final score, I believe. Of course, with the disconnect, it didn't add, but well done to Iberoamerica there.